What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is sophianicanor and today I will be showing you guys how to get a fall Thanksgiving glam makeup look. So let's get into the makeup tutorial. For this tutorial I'll be using the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. These are her shades. The first shade that I will be going in with will be Secure. I want to use an orange shade because I feel like this orange is a warm orange and it will go well with the warm fall Thanksgiving look. I'm going to go in with a small fluffy brush and I'm just going to put that right above my crease. First I'm going to tap it on there just to get the color right on there without blending it. I'm just tapping. Do the same with the other eye. Make sure you get enough product on the brush. So now I'm going to clean up this brush and then I'm going to go in with Smooth Criminal right here just to warm this orange up a bit. And I'm going to be putting that right underneath the orange shade that I put. Once again, I'm just tapping, not blending, because we're going to blend towards the end of putting all of the colors that we want, and then we're going to blend it together. Now I'm going to start blending it a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with this very loose fluffy brush and I'm going to go into this yellow shade Access. And I'm going to put that closer to my brow and I'm going to blend it in. I know I have to get my eyebrows a little bit shaped up a little bit. The natural hairs are starting to show, but I'm trying to ignore it for as long as I can. And bear with my hair, we're gonna do it at the end of this video after my makeup is done. So now that I have those shades on, I'm actually gonna go back in to Secure, that orange shade that we used first, and I'm gonna put that back where I had it because it's starting to disappear a bit. And we're just gonna blend it out a bit. Just so we don't lose that color. Alright, now I'm going to go in with Prowl right here, which is a very dark brown, the darkest brown that is on this palette, and I'm going to I'm really taking a risk using this very fat fluffy brush, but we're gonna try it. I'm going to use this brush with the shade Prowl and I'm going to put that right on the outer corners of my eye because I really want this to be a smoky look, and I do want to deepen this eye look. I don't want it to be as light as it is now, so we're going to use Prowl to deepen this look. I hope this goes well. I'm nervous. I'm just gonna tap it on. Oh, this is not bad. It's working out. Yay. Don't get the product in your eyeball. This actually worked pretty fine. Not mad at it. just adding a little bit more. Actually, I'm going to take this brow and I'm going to flick it out more. This is actually a technique that I've been seeing a lot of people do now. They're dragging their wing liner, not wing, but they're dragging their eyeshadow out more. And I'm gonna try it too. Let's try new things together, you guys. Let's go in with that orange shade and try to add that as well. You don't want to lose that orange shade, you guys. Let's try to keep that in there as much as you can. And then I'm gonna go in with Access, and I'm just gonna blend that as well. Just a tiny bit on that fluffy brush, and just make sure that it's all the colors blended together. Just a tad bit. What we're gonna do for the inner corners of our eyes, or like the main part that's gonna go on our eyelid, we're not gonna be cutting our crease. Cut crease are starting to go out of fashion, I'm noticing, and now people are just popping the shade right in, and usually it's a pigmented glitter shade. And for a pigmented shade that I've really been liking is this one right here. Actually, it's called Classified, and if you look closely, it's a bit of a gold, but then it's also like, I don't know, like a dark brown, almost black. That's like an undertone, and when you put it on, it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna pop that on my lid, and I'm gonna be using my finger. For the inner corner, I'm actually going to be going in with my Too Faced Life's a Festival palette, and I am going to be using the shade Beamin' right here to be my inner corner highlight. I'm just gonna go in with a small brush. I'm just gonna get some product on this brush, pop it in the eyelid, in the corner of the eyelids. And before this, I already had concealer on my eyes right where I'm putting the eyeshadow, so I won't have to worry about it when I do foundation. This part is also covered as much as I can. Alright, and I'm going to be doing a wing liner look. I am always doing wing liner, you guys. So I'm gonna go in with my NYX Matte Liquid Liner. And we're gonna do a bit of a wing. I don't think I want this wing to be too dramatic this time, because we already have like the eyeshadow, you know. I'm running low on this liner. I have to get more. I'm thinking about getting a different one, like maybe Black Radiance. This was just because I needed a liner and I was running out of my last one, so I'm like, let me just get this on. Our liners are not that perfect, however, it's okay because we're doing dramatic lashes. So I'm going to be going in with just some basic dramatic lashes, and I'm going to pop my lashes on and then I'll come right back. Okay, now that our lashes are on, we're going to jump in with the All Nighter Face Primer Ultra Glow. This is a dewy foundation grip, and it preps, smooths, and hydrates, and this is by Urban Decay. So I'm just gonna put a little. I feel like a little bit goes a long way with this, and I feel like I already just put too much, but oh well. So for foundation, I'll be going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation, and I am in the shade 242. I'm just going to be putting a little bit on the back of my hand. A little goes a long way with this foundation as well. and it's really one of my favorite foundations. The shade I feel like is a bit red for my skin tone, but we can make it work because when I put the concealer and I bake and everything, it just comes together in the end. So I'm going to be going in with a foundation brush, just dabbing some of that on the brush and blending it out on my face. Going in with my Fenty Beauty concealer, and I am in the shade 220 in this one, and I honestly want to get a lighter shade, but for my lighter shade concealer I'll be going in with two concealers. I am going to be using my Maybelline concealer in the shade 15, which is light. I'm running low, you guys, so I'm making this work. And now the Maybelline concealer. Just putting that on top. And I'm just gonna get a brush, concealer brush, and blend this out. I have a beauty blender that I'm going to use to blend out any harsh lines that the brush left. So now I will be using a new product. I'll be using the Too Faced. This is not new as in it just came out, but it's new to me. This is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is a matte bronzer, and it actually smells like chocolate, you guys. This is what it looks like. And you guys, as I was putting it on before, it actually tastes like chocolate. Yeah. So I don't think you're supposed to eat this, but I mean, not exactly chocolate, but it tastes sweet. It actually tastes sweet because like it will get in my mouth while I'm putting it on because it's powdery, and I'm trying not to breathe it in, okay, you guys? So I'm just gonna put some on my bronzing brush. And there I go, tasting it. Okay, let's hold our breath and try again. And now for setting powder, I'll be using the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. This is translucent. This is what the packaging looks like. I don't like to bake for too long, so I will be getting my brush and just brush off all of that. I'm gonna be going in with my CoverGirl It's a powder foundation, and I'm gonna get some of that on this brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out to, it's a bit of a darker shade, if you guys must see. I have hit pan, but it's a bit of a darker shade than my translucent powder, so that I won't be so ghostly, and it helps even out the skin tone just a bit. And to add a bit of color to our face, a little bit of flush to our cheeks, I will be going back into the Too Faced Life's a Festival palette, and I do use an eyeshadow for my blush. I use this shade down here, which is called Young and Free, and I'll be using my brush right here and just dab that into that foundation. I'll be dabbing that into this eyeshadow and just placing that on my cheeks just a bit. And I love to put blush on my nose. So now that we look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we're really getting into the holiday spirits, aren't we? Finishing up the eyes. And I'm thinking of getting this shade. It's a green shade called Top Secret, and I'm thinking about putting that under my eyes just for a pop of color, you know? And lastly, I'm gonna go back in with Access, and I'm gonna blend that out again at the top. Now we can get into highlight, Jenner Loose Highlight and Fiji. Now that we're shining like a Christmas tree ornament, I'll be using the Kylie matte liquid lipstick and her lip liner, so I guess it's like the lip kit, but not completely, because I'll be using this on the outer part of my mouth, and then on the inner parts of my mouth I will be going in with my Milani lipstick, and this is Matte Innocence in the shade number 60. Forgot, I'm going to be going in with my black eyeliner on my my bottom waterline, and I am going to be using my Milk Makeup mascara to just blend my lashes, the false ones with the real ones, and I'm going to be putting on it on my bottom lashes as well. I saw a girl once do her waterline liner without pulling her eye, and like she literally just did it. I don't know how she did that. I'm sorry guys, I don't know if this is gonna irritate you guys, but I have to pull my face just a little bit. I'm not pulling it hard because I know that causes wrinkles. And I'm debating, should I put lip gloss for this look? I'm thinking I should. Should I add gloss or should I leave it matte? Okay, for those who like this look with gloss, without gloss, for those who like this look without the gloss and just like the lips to be matte, you can just stay here, and let's pretend that the makeup look is over, and I will be going in with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. and you can stop here. However, I think I'm gonna go in with a little bit of gloss. So while our setting spray is drying, I'm just gonna be using just a random lip gloss that I have. So this is the look with the gloss. Now let's get the hair together. I've seen people wear their hair back like this before, but I don't know if I can pull it off. You guys, let's pretend like I can pull my hair off. Like I don't know if I can do anything with this. I'm so sorry. I think this is the best it's gonna get. Yeah, I think this is gonna conclude the makeup look. If you guys like this look, make sure you like this video and please subscribe. But this is a really cute glam fall makeup look for Thanksgiving, if you guys want to look cute at the table. So if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe down below, because I will be posting more videos and makeup tutorials, and so I would love to have you around. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys, be blessed.